What is up, everybody? Welcome back to episode 7 of Takes on the Yard, the show where we talk about mostly sports, but we pretty much talk about everything. I am your host, Minra Mapfumo, and today I have the honor to be joined by my homie Georgie Felice, Justin Hernandez, and Alex
Yo, what's good? What's
Rodriguez.
good?
Yo,
Let's do it.
All
What's
right,
goody? What's goody? What's goody? We
so
here at the Bronx Zoo.
if y'all don't know, all four of us are from New York, and three of us are Yankee fans. I don't know what fan Justin is.
Justin is a fan of himself.
Oh, yeah, Justin's a fan of
Facts. Fan
himself.
of Justin and a fan of baseball. And a
Right.
fan
yo,
of the
don't get
zoo
it
too.
twisted. I saw him wearing a Yankees hat earlier.
You did,
Yo, we just went around in circles, bro. Where's the animals
But,
at?
bro. All right.
We're in
The
the
New York
Yankee-
Yankees, the gift that keeps on giving. The Yankees have lost 9 straight games, and this is the first time the Yankees have done that since 1982. And somebody that we've been paying attention to in this horrible season is Giancarlo Stanton. For me personally, I've been paying attention to him because when
Oh,
Aaron Judge was out, I was looking at Stanton because he's the next juggernaut behind Judge. So, yeah, what do y'all have to say about Stanton? I'm gonna ask y'all first.
I think we should get rid of him.
Really,
That's what I think.
you think we should get rid of Stanton? Why?
He can't produce. He can't put the ball in play. How we gonna score?
I mean, but you can say
wait,
that
how
for
many you got
all
left?
the Yankees.
That's just what I think. If he's not hitting a home run, he's striking out.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean that's true, but I don't know. I don't say we should get rid of Stanton, but I mean we can't really use him in the field much.
Yeah,
bro.
and it's a tough time being a Yankee fan right now.
It is, and I'm just
Bro,
trying to find a way to like think of ways that we can keep guys like Stanton, but I just can't. I can't think of anything right now.
Wait, can I talk or
Go
not?
ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
How many you got left? Like 4 or 5 years?
5, I think, or 4.
about four
Damn, you
or
have to do
five.
your homework, bro. How you doing a pocket? You don't got your homework ready. You gotta have your
You the
research.
one that wanted to talk about him. Okay, matter of fact, let me do this.
Nah, the
All
thing
right.
about Stan, here's the thing about Stan. You can't win it. You can't win with a guy that's so scared to like do something. Because, for example, the other day what was it against the Red Sox or something? Or I forgot what team. Oh, the Astros. When he was just jogging home, like he looked so scared to like even run full speed or anything. And plus, too, I feel like that contract holds back the Yankees from a lot of things too. Because with
Word.
that contract, now they got to be meaningful about who they're gonna sign, who they got to release, who they should keep. And
Yeah,
plus,
that's
with
a
a guy like
fact,
that,
low key.
like I said, I feel like the Yankees should have never signed Stan in the first place. First of all, Bryce Harper and Machado were way better than him at that time. Even I would even got a guy like Yelich at that time because Yelich could do everything, could do everything better than Stan. Two, the Yankees can't even play baseball. You can't win if you don't know how to play baseball. Like, what is hitters and pitchers? What kind of game is that? Like, when it comes to baseball, like not every time you're gonna get a barrel here and there, but those blue pits be saving you. Be like, because you're gonna get your blue pits here and there, but you gotta do your thing. And I don't know. I feel like what the Yankees should do, in my opinion, they should trade Stan. But the thing about trading Stan, there's no value in that because not a lot of teams could
Bro,
trade him. But also too, you gotta think about it because if Jason Hayward got traded or got picked up, I think he could get picked up because Hayward was bad. I'm not gonna lie.
I think
Hayward.
Stanton
that's
value.
Okay.
What are you saying, Alex?
that's the thing. Is like it's easy to say like, oh yeah, we're gonna trade him and stuff like that. But like, if we're being honest, like the only team that could really like take him on or whatever, because he has a whole like no trade clause. So like the only like team that would really take him, and I think he would accept is like the Dodgers or something, because nobody else is gonna be paying that money except the Dodgers. The Dodgers always do some shit like that.
Yeah.
So
Nah, I
unless
feel
you
like he will do good, but just not in New York.
I feel like
Somewhere.
the Cubs would probably pick him up.
Cubs,
I could definitely see Stanton and Wrigley. I think the Cubs would pick him up.
bro,
And
they're
I
such
could
a like
definitely see you
a
chatting right
young
now because
team,
that
bro.
is a no go.
Bro, okay,
The
Bro,
Cubs do
they're
not pick
you
him.
think it's a no go? Okay, wait. Why do you think the Cubs wouldn't get him?
Bro, the Cubs, bro. The Cubs are on the brink of what's it called? Starting up like a better franchise, another dynasty, bro. And all they gotta do right now, they gotta resign. They gotta resign Cody, resign Sherman because those ones are having a great. And what's it called? They gotta what's it called? They got a couple of guys in the farm system that are coming out that about to do good. And also with the NL Central too right now, like both Centrals are weak. So both Centrals are weak right now. So anybody, it doesn't judge for anybody.
But
And
I
I
would
just do,
say,
and
why
I don't,
wouldn't you
and I
add a
don't.
power bat to the team
But
you already
also,
have?
bro, it's not about a power bat, bro.
It is
The
about a power
man,
bat. That's what
the
Stanton
man,
is. He's a power
bro,
bat.
bro. Why would you bring some guy? Why would you bring a guy like that? That doesn't even look like he want to play baseball anymore. He don't care. With a team that cares so much. You know, see the idea? What's that guy's name? The Morel kid, bro. How he was just sprinting around. He was a little league when he hit that walk off. Like, bro, like they need energy. He's not. They need young guys. They need like energy to keep that going. Because with that fan base too, what he's gonna do, bro? He's not gonna give 100%.
I don't think it's a matter of not
Real
caring.
stuff.
I just think he's just become so cautious because of his injuries and shit. Like the reason why he don't run is because he know every time he runs, he like gets some type of lower
Yeah.
body injury. But like y'all brought that up earlier, bro. Like that's a problem. Like
Right.
he's
In my
he's in
opinion,
a
he
bad
was mid
situation.
before.
He's in a bad
He
situation.
was mid before. He just had one hot stretch where he got the MVP because he's hitting a lot of bombs. But in my opinion, he was always mid. In my opinion,
I agree too. Adding on to what
Right.
Alex said, like if he can't run, if he can't put the ball in play,
Yeah.
he can't play defense. And where is he gonna get enough playing time? Where would he end up?
Like I can see Stanton in many places. I don't like. So I really feel like for a lot of teams, it doesn't matter about all of his other abilities as long as they know they're gonna get a guy who can hit the ball 150 miles off the bat every time he makes good contact with it. You
Yeah.
know
That's the thing.
I
It's
could
like
see
if
staying in
he's
San Francisco.
that.
that's a good spot too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
I
really feel like Stanton could go anywhere.
At the end of the day, bro, Stan has to be on a team where in the lineup he's not like the main focus. Like if he's in a lineup and he's just like the fifth, sixth hitter and all he's known for is just hitting bombs, whatever. But like right now, to be on the Yankees, to be like the cleanup hitter, number 3 hitter, that's not
not
working
for him.
because that's not who he is anymore.
And the
So like
problem is that the Yankees have nobody else, so he has to be
exactly,
the main focus.
exactly. But that's exactly what I'm saying. Like he has to go to a team where the lineup is already stacked, where he's not even like a main focus or anything.
Bro, do y'all know how many times Stan has been on the IL since he came on the Yankees?
Too many.
Too many times, bro.
7 times, bro.
I thought it was more.
It's 7.
I thought it was way
7.
more too.
But like it's the fact that every injury has been lower body, bro. It's been
Yeah.
all lower body injuries, and that obviously is the reason why he don't be running, bro.
He's a walking muscle.
Yeah.
Literally, bro.
But like, I mean, despite everything that Stan's been going through, like his best years with the Yankees was in 2018 and 2021.
Yeah.
And then, bro,
Those
but
are the best years.
like Stan has like Georgie. I think you mentioned strikeouts earlier. Stan has 635 strikeouts so far with the Yankees.
All right,
Bro, he
and
had
those
290 back-
635
he had
strikeouts,
two-
how many at bats does he have?
Not many, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He can't put the ball in play.
But look. The year he struck out the most with the Yankees was 2018. I think that was the year
Makes
where
sense.
most of the games he played.
Yeah.
But during that season, he also had 38 bombs at 100 RBIs.
His first year was solid, bro. But
Yeah.
coming off that MVP season, it wasn't that crazy for him to do that. And then from there, it just like all went downhill. To be honest.
That's true
Other
too.
than-
Exactly. Coming off the MVP season, he was expected to do
Bro.
that, especially in a smaller stadium coming to the Bronx.
We expected 60, bro. I don't know if y'all remember, but like when he hit 59 in Miami and then he got traded to the Yankees, we were
So
expecting like 60,
you're gonna
bro.
Yes, bro.
So you're gonna
Easily,
let me just get this straight. Let me just get this straight. Wait, let me just get this straight. So you're gonna expect 60 from a guy that was playing in Miami that has never been taught winning to come to a franchise that only knows about winning. All he knows about winning to hit 60. Let me get that straight.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
Bro,
And you were
at the end of the
delusional.
day,
Okay,
I'm not gonna lie.
delusional.
Of course, it's delusional. I get that, but you gotta understand. Like we just traded for the MVP, bro. Like, we're not expecting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hold
It's
on. This is
different.
off topic, but why do I look so inverted, bro? Like, I look like I'm crippled.
I don't know, bro.
And it's one of those things, bro. Also, like let's give him like credit where it's due. Like in the playoffs, he's been like our best guy. When we've gotten to the playoffs, he's actually been like one of the best hitters.
He has.
So I don't think it's a matter of him like not being able to handle pressure because I think he's done like that pretty well. It's just
he has like 25 hits in the postseason, and then like right below 270 for a batting average and stuff like that. Like he hasn't
been bad.
I don't know how
Like,
many bombs he's got, but yeah, he
That's
in the postseason
a lot.
goes up.
yeah. That's
He's
why
still-
nobody would have ever thought that Yankee pressure or playing here would get to him because how much he could perform in the playoffs.
Right, and it hasn't gotten to him. Like there have been many times where the pressure of the fans, like they were booing him every time he struck out or
Yeah.
something like that. And
Nah,
like
for sure.
Stanton really he like it looked like it didn't phase him. Like he handled it well. Then
Yeah.
he bounced back and then was like, okay.
I mean, obviously gonna handle it well. He getting paid over 100 million. I'll handle it well too.
I mean, yeah, you probably would, bro. But like
No, it's
when you
of course.
striking out every AB on like you going on a bad skid of striking out every AB,
Yeah, it's
bro.
just a bad
You
look.
got people chirping at you, bro. Like it's like, man,
Yeah.
I don't
He
know.
does not care. He does not care, bro. He does not care.
Oh, that's good for him.
Maybe he
I was
doesn't,
Joey
but-
Gallo was the same way. I really was.
Oh, Joey Gallo was
the same way.
terrible. Joey Gallo is still terrible.
Yeah, I'm happy Minnesota has to deal with him now, not us. No, he did his little thing on the Dodgers. He didn't really do much, but anyway.
He was terrible. Joey Gallo can only hit one pitch.
Yeah, what pitch is that?
He could only hit the low pitch. He could only hit a hang curve on a low
He could
pitch.
barely even hit that.
Bro,
yeah,
give him a
anything high,
all the way, bro.
he's whiffing every time.
Bro, he can't even hit the home run. He can't even hit the home run derby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's terrible.
Y'all got anything else to say about Stanton or the Yankees before we head to our next topic?
No,
Yeah.
no more Yankees.
Wow.
No more Yankees.
It's tough.
Shout out Yankee fans. You guys are gonna do the job. And yeah, fire Brian Cashman.
That's
Okay. No, actually, I want to talk about that. Frying Brian Cash is not going to do anything for the Yankees. It's
Yes,
really
it is.
Bro,
not.
the man's been in office for like 30 years, bro.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Brian Cashman does not make good options for us.
He doesn't, bro.
Okay, you can make that argument, but at the end of the day, the people that's on the field, they're the ones controlling the bat.
But he's not getting good people to go on the field, bro.
Look, bro. I'm not fond of the stuff Cashman done. Like the one thing that bothers me about Cashman is when he got rid of Gio Urshela for Josh Donaldson and was like,
bro, that is
great.
Exactly.
He said Gio was great, but he's not Josh Donaldson. Yeah, no duh. Anyway,
look how that's turned out.
Bro, that is crazy. They want to get an old fart for young, good talent, bro. Oh my! How you do that?
That's one of many moves where he messed up, bro. But we're not.
I just feel like the problem with the Yankees is that they're making this look like a science class, and it's not a science class. It's baseball. At the end of the day, no matter how much science they put into it, how much analytics, you still gotta go with it, and it's a bat, a ball, and a glove.
Right, you gotta develop. That's another problem with the Yankees. I think that we don't develop. We just expect to get pay these superstars to come play with us and expect them to perform and not develop them.
But that's the thing. That's fine. That's fine. That's what the New York Yankees are. But at the same time, then they also do this thing where they're like hugging prospects and not wanting to trade them away. It's like you gotta pick either or, bro. Either you're not gonna develop and you're gonna sign free agents, or you're gonna develop and not sign free agents. And that's their problem right now. They don't know what they're doing. They're like, I don't know, bro. They're messed up right now. It's a whole mess. But
I mean,
let's hope they can figure it out.
Last thing I'm gonna say is I'm kind of getting upset about seeing players who used to play for the Yankees that got DFA'd or traded or something like that, and then they start performing well, and then I see Yankee fans posting their stats like Gary Sanchez, for example, he's been hitting bombs for the Padres and stuff. Oh, Gary Sanchez is this, and that, and Jose Trevino and Ben Rorvid and Kyle Gasioka aren't doing this. Yeah, they aren't, but Jose Trevino has been hurt with a wrist injury since spring training.
Yeah,
Higgy is Higgy, and Rorvet. I mean, like he's a kid. He's been hurt most of the time.
Yeah,
like, bro. I don't care what Gary Sanchez is doing. He's not winning the platinum glove behind the plate. Like the fact that Garrett Cole had to request a personal catcher, which was Kyle Gasioka over Gary Sanchez, who was the number one catcher on the Yankees, bro. It's like, come on, bro. I don't
know. Yeah, because here's the thing about catching, bro. Once you get to that level, bro, it doesn't matter about offense. It just matters about if you can really control the game. So it's like, if you catch him, sorry.
Yeah,
I should go stand in my way, bro.
I'm taking the defense over the offense. If you could give me offense, sure, bro. But like,
like in the MLB, you're not gonna find catchers who are great on defense and great on offense. Like it's not many JT Realmutos in the MLB. You know.
Yeah. I mean, not at all. I feel like
Best catcher in the league is Adley Rutschman. Don't ask.
yeah. Besides Adley
That's fine.
Rutschman,
I'm fine with that. I don't care. That's fine.
but
Nah, but I also do got a good catcher. I'm to the show. I'm not gonna lie, I wrote to the show. I'm not gonna lie. He's pretty tough. He's pretty tough. He's pretty tough.
this guy.
All right. Anything else? Anybody got anything else to say?
Nah.
No, I'm not.
All right,
No, you still a Wizards fan?
bro. On to our next topic. Steph Curry. Justin, you're gonna love this. Steph Curry, he was on Gilbert Arenas' show / podcast, and the conversation was, is he the best point guard of all time over Magic Johnson? And Steph Curry said he's a better point guard than Magic Johnson. And
That is nothing but truth. That is nothing but truth.
Bro.
That is nothing but truth. That is nothing but truth. You think
I asked some of the older people, why are you?
Look, I'm not going to lie. Like,
Oh my God.
like skill ability, what's it called, bro? Steph got him, but I just feel like overall point guard ability is Magic, bro. What are you talking about overall point guard ability? Have you ever watched Magic Johnson play? And not only that. Have you ever watched Magic Johnson play? And not only that. Have you ever watched Magic Johnson play? Yes, nigga, the highlights. What the f***, bro?
We gotta get George on the pod to talk about NBA, bro.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Magic got him in the accolades. I ain't gonna lie, he got more accolades than Steph, and all across the board. How can you say more accolades? Steph Curry hasn't even been finished yet. Bro, Curry's not getting into the MVP. Yes, he is. Respect. How old is he? 35? Yes, bro. He's not getting into the MVP. Respect. I mean, Kobe got him.
Okay. All right. God. Okay. Just yes or no. Do y'all believe Curry is a better point guard than Magic Johnson?
No, I don't think so. I'm gonna have to say no.
Well, yes. Well, yes, and the ability of how point guard, the position has changed over time. Because here's the thing.
He changed it.
With Magic Johnson, he's 6'7", bro. Or like 6'8". He's 6'9". So it's basically like LeBron at the point. But if you really talk about it in basketball in today's terms, you can't because we're in an era, not just in basketball, but just in all sports. Like the talent level has never been this high. You got guys like the Rockets, what's it called, putting out good games. Even though they a lot of these teams, they're still putting out good games. So it's just the fact that in the era we're in right now is good. But also too, even though I am a Curry fan, I'm gonna say it like this. Also, I feel like it's also based on the system he's in too, because they revolve all around Curry. So it also adapts his game. But Magic, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, Magic is good, but I can't say that because I never watched Magic play.
Now maybe after a few years when Curry retires, then he'll be statistically and all that, the better guard.
I think he got him right now, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Like it's one of those things. Like I agree with Justin. Like I didn't watch Magic play either, so it's like I'm also a Curry fan, so I don't want to be like biased or anything. But it's just like obviously from what I've seen and just like in general, like I understand like Magic played a different kind of like era, point guard and stuff like that. Yeah, exactly. Like, it was a different era. Like it was more focused on like centers and stuff like that. So I kind of get it, but it's like I don't know. There's just something about like watching Curry and like I feel like just shooting wise, like him being the best ever at that, like just that skill shooting, like that just has to put you up there. Like if not, make him the best, because it's like. Okay, some people may say like Magic was the best passer. That's like also debatable. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when it comes to shooting, that's not debatable. Who's the best of all time?
No, not at all.
All right, but also too, I have one more thing to say. Like people also discredit Curry's playmaking ability, because playmaking is not just by passing. Like you know the amount of space he creates for everybody. Like the off ball, like that's part of playmaking. Like he's just phenomenal with that.
Yeah, like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not like a huge Curry fan. I'm not gonna lie, but I think he's great. But I do think what Justin is saying is right. Like how Curry moves off the ball. So like even when he doesn't have the ball in his hand, he's moving around the court trying to get open. I think he's great at that for sure.
Yeah, because I mean that's playmaking. Like it's not playmaking. It's not just getting assists. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
and he's shown. Like Curry's also like a really good passer. He may not like get OD assists, but it's obviously because he's like his main focus is to score. But he can obviously like pass.
Yeah, you can't deny Curry's offensive game. The only
Yeah,
only
for
thing I'm
sure.
concerned about is defense.
That
Yeah,
I
like
feel like
is he getting a
everybody
lot of
brings that up,
steals? Is he
bro.
really
I mean, because
pressing again?
it's something you got to consider when you're talking about how like the greatness of a player. Because like you're
Yeah,
not just gonna look at one stat. Like
Bro,
for Curry, you can look at that one stat, which is shooting, because I mean Curry's the greatest shooter of all time. But but then the defense kind of takes away from the greatness because ah
I just feel like it's one of those things. Okay, great. Like he's not good at defense, but if it was like something that like honestly really affected his play, like everybody's like, oh, like the Warriors don't win because like Curry doesn't play defense. But it's the fact that him not playing defense, but him just putting all his focus into offense has got him 4 rings. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
mm,
it's just one of those things where I get it, but also you got to look at, bro, Magic. He was what 6'8", 6'9", whatever. Like, it's a little easier for a guy that big to play defense in general. You're obviously just taller than everybody you're facing,
well, I
so
don't
it's
know
like
because AI was good defensively. AI was like 6 feet exactly, a little shorter than Curry. But I
that's
see what you're
true.
trying to say. I feel like what you're trying to say is that Curry is so good offensively that it makes up for his lack of defense.
yeah.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. That's what I'm pretty much just trying to say.
I mean yeah. I mean I can see
It's a
that.
good take. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I can definitely see that argument. But like it's it would be nice to have people who like have superstar and Hall of Fame players who still play defense. You don't get that a
Yeah.
lot in the NBA. Like James Harden, which is who we're going to talk about in our next topic. I mean, he's going to be a Hall of Famer, but you're never going to see anything about him defensively unless it's
Nah.
bad or embarrassing. You know,
That's another thing, bro. Offense is kind of like just taking over the NBA, so it's like
Yeah.
to
I
to
think
hold
it's
that
like in
to
baseball
hold that
too.
against Curry is a little crazy, you know.
it kind of feels like when I do watch basketball, it feels like I'm just watching like a 5-on-5 pickup game in the park, and people
Just
just like
straight
Just people
offense,
trying to
shooting,
bro.
score.
shooting, missing, going back down court,
Just chucking the
Literally,
ball
just
up.
running back
Yeah.
and forth, like was on two nothing runs the whole time. It's like
Terrible. Terrible. And then how soft the league has gotten.
yeah,
yeah.
Terrible.
and then,
That
look, and that look that brings us to our next segment about how soft the league has gotten. The NBA fined James Harden $100,000 because he
Oh,
made
we
a
gotta
public
get to
trade
that.
demand. Like, so where was it? A couple weeks ago, James Harden was in a different country and he was at an event, and he said, and I quote, "Daryl Morey is a liar. I will never be a part of anything he's a part of." Then he said, "I reiterate," like he said it twice.
Yo.
And so the NBA fined him $100,000.
100K for calling your GM a liar is crazy,
Yes,
bro.
But
bro.
it's like one that is pocket change
Not
for
for sure.
it's definitely pocket change for him, but it's also why are you finding me for it? I'm not sure what the fine print is when it comes to speaking about trades and like and things of that nature. But the
Bro,
fact that all you're saying is this man is a liar, like if they were finding him uh for destroying Daryl's image, then it would be different. But just for saying I want to get traded, I don't see the point of that. I don't see the point in finding somebody that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's like how I was saying, like how soft the league has gotten. Like
Yeah.
nobody, no NBA players could be themselves. Nobody could express themselves how they
Mhm.
want. Cause right there they go a fine or they go, a few game suspension or whatever it is.
I go back to Kyrie. Yes,
Oh,
some of the things Kyrie were doing was questionable, but the fact that he was fine because he didn't want to speak to the media all the time
yeah.
is ridiculous.
That's crazy, bro. That sounds
It is,
that's baffling.
and once again, I don't know the fine print. I don't know his contract. Does his contract entail that he has to speak to the media a lot of the time
Maybe.
when he's ever in the news cycle? Probably.
Could be.
However, I feel like there should be times where Kyrie or anybody just doesn't have to speak to the media, and it shouldn't be punished for it.
Yes, bro. They're human just like everybody else, bro. They're regular people.
I get it, but I think there's probably like also just two sides to that, and the fact that like yeah, you're human and you should be able to like say things or whatever, but you gotta understand also like they're professionals. Feel me? Like,
Mm.
and
That is
like
true,
you said,
too.
like you don't know what their contract tells them, but there's definitely something where it says like, yo, like you're obviously out in the public eye. You can't just be saying stuff like that. So I get that. I just think the NBA is a little they do a little too much when it comes to that stuff. Like, and
Yeah.
it just feels like the ranges of like fines for people who say things are so different. Like, if there was like a set thing, like, oh, if you do this, like this is how much you're gonna get fined. If you do this, this is how
Right.
much you're gonna get. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it just kind of seems random, and like they just throw out a number, and like that's just what they fine you for.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
so I understand the aspect of like it's unprofessional to like say certain stuff, but I
It's
don't know.
definitely
I mean,
unprofessional. Some
Yeah,
things.
the NBA is real sensitive.
yeah,
Yeah,
they definitely got it more sensitive over time for sure.
Yeah.
and it's annoying because I like seeing action. And like if something go down in an NBA game, like people start pushing and shoving, I don't want two people to get ejected immediately after that. Like let them keep playing and see where this gonna go.
Yeah. Let somebody,
And like if Joel Embiid and Antetokounmpo get into it, they pushing and shoving in the post and stuff like that.
that's like Godzilla versus
They gotta
King
they gotta
Kong.
do
Bro.
like the J Ram Tim Anderson fight, bro. That
Yeah.
umpire, he just backed up, bro. He just
Yo,
Yeah,
let them
bro.
tussle,
funny,
bro.
man. He got up out of there. He was like,
He
I
said,
got
"I like just go." They do that in hockey too, like but basketball, you know what I'm saying? They just I don't know. They're a little bit just they trying to stop
Yeah.
that real quick.
I think like the J Ram and Tim Anderson fight, that's exactly how it should have went. It's two guys who wanted to get it on, so they got their part out.
this. Yeah, let them scrap. You
Yeah,
know,
bro, that's it.
I don't I don't I don't I don't I don't want to see people getting ejected. Like unless
Bro,
punches are actually throwing. If punches are throwing, then I eject them. But if they're just pushing and
let's
shoving, it's not that big of a deal.
let's not
Yeah,
even
it's
talk
not at
about the
all.
fact that they eject players for like throwing the ball back to the ref in some
Yeah.
like way or something. We're
Bro,
not
that
even gonna like that's crazy, bro. That's at ultra level of sensitive, bro.
Going back to
yeah.
Curry when he threw his mouthpiece in the playoffs and got ejected for it.
I
Bro, that's
mean,
crazy, bro. Like players cannot show like any type of, expression or
Emotion.
emotion.
or
Right.
like do something by accident or anything, bro. Like some of
Yeah.
bro, I don't know, bro. If they roll the ball to the ref, it's like a bad thing also, and they get ejected for that. I'd be
You
like,
get a
bro,
tech or
tech exactly, bro. They be handing out techs like nothing. I'm
It
like,
feels like
yeah.
yo,
these referees are trying to discipline them like there's some children or something like that.
right,
But
bro.
you just threw
That's not a
something,
good
so
look,
guess
bro.
what?
Like
Like
You just
these are
threw something.
grown
I'm
ass
gonna
men,
eject you, and
bro.
you're not gonna do it
right.
again. Like, bro, I know I'm not supposed to throw my stuff, but man, I'm a grown man and I'm making money. This feeds my family, and I'm a competitor and
Yeah.
I want to win. I'm here.
Exactly.
I'm trying to win. If I'm getting upset, I'm gonna express myself.
Right. That's a fact, bro. These are grown professionals, bro, who worked all their life to get to that point. And so you're gonna belittle them for any little thing they did. Like, it's not a good look, bro.
Still not. On to our next topic. Sha'Carri Richardson is back in the news cycle once again for something good. I've always supported her anyway, but for something good, she just won the women's 100-meter world championship.
Yeah, seen that.
Yo, she's bad, bro. She's like, I don't think there's nobody better than her. For real. She's different.
Nah, and I feel like it's not even close. Like she just
Bro, I don't know if y'all saw when she finished, bro, she wiped sweat from her face. Like, yo, she was like,
she's tough, bro.
yeah,
Tough.
man.
Different. Like, I guess you have like good, then you have great, then you have just undeniable.
Yeah, she's good. It just sucks that like what that situation that she had before kind of like
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
made people think differently of like her. You know what I'm
yeah.
And
saying?
she
But
talked about that. It was like she said at one point the whole world was for me, and then the next second everybody was against me.
it be like
Yeah.
that in sports, bro. It be
That's
like
a
that.
fact.
But
Like once you get to that professional level in sports,
you can't mess up.
yeah, you
Especially,
gotta
I
like be
mean,
perfect almost.
I don't want to throw race into it or anything, but you know what I'm trying to say is
Nah, that's let's
there's
be
a
honest, bro.
certain
That's true.
Where like
percentage of
you're expected
athletes
to be
that can mess
perfect.
up for sure, and then because if not, they're gonna get everything thrown on
What
them.
was
But
it? She was smoking weed or something.
Yeah.
I was like, Bro, it's not that big of a deal. But the fact that it was blown out of proportion like that when some of these people's favorite athletes smoke weed. Because
Yeah.
look,
Hmm.
Tom Brady admitted that he was smoking weed at one point. It was like,
But you know he's not gonna get criticism
that's what I'm
for it
saying. Because
because
it's
Yeah.
Tom Brady. People love
It's
Tom
Tom
Brady.
Brady, so he won't get criticized for it.
Aaron Rodgers over here doing psychedelics and stuff like that. It's like nobody felt a certain way about that. But I
Nah.
think he was doing the psychedelics 2 years ago. He went MVP. I'm like, oh my god, okay.
Yep.
I think we got Justin back. He's still trying to connect. Okay.
Gorilla took his phone.
Well, we on our last topic. On to our next topic. Spain won the Women's World Cup 1-0 against England. And I don't know if y'all knew this, but the woman who scored the one goal for Spain was Olga Carmona. And that was a game-winning goal, obviously. And after the game, she had found out that her father had passed away.
Whoa.
Yeah. And the reason I even included that in here, I could have just reported that Spain won the Women's World Cup. But I included that in here because I don't know. I'm a believer that your loved ones are like your angels, and like they'll be on your back. Like when it comes to us, all of us are athletes. If y'all didn't know, when it comes to us, I feel like our loved ones are on our backs and they're helping us out. Whenever we're on the field, and we do a lot of the stuff we do for them. Is that correct? Like
Yeah.
when
for
we're on
sure.
the field, we play for them. And so even she talked about it. She wrote a post on Twitter, well, X now. She wrote a post saying, "Without knowing it, I had my star before the game started. I know that you have given me strength to achieve something unique. I know that you have been watching me tonight and that you are proud of me. Rest in peace, Papa." And I was like, "That's real. Like that's real." I I know when I've lost people, like I feel like they were with me the next time I played a baseball game or a football
For
game.
sure.
Like, do y'all feel the same?
I mean, yeah, of course. Like, it's hard to explain, but like it's a certain type of feeling.
Yeah,
For sure. I haven't had much experience with it, but like I just know obviously seeing like even in professional sports, like you see it all the time. Like anytime you see like a player or it's announced that like a player lost a family member and then they go out
Yeah.
and have like a career game or some shit like that,
Yes, bro.
you're
You
like,
know.
yo, like I mean that's what's up. Maybe they just did that in honor of them, but it's like there was something that kicked them into that gear. So like you definitely gotta
Yeah.
believe in stuff like that.
and it's just nice to see that, or nice to even think about and consider that her dad was really with her when she's the only person who scored a goal in the final. Like
Yeah.
this is the World Cup. This is major.
It was meant to
Yeah.
be. It was meant to be her to win the game.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
it's like to say, like, what are the chances that the only one who was to score the goal was the one who had the loss?
right. And it's just it's cool to see. It's nice to see. But it is unfortunate. But she did it for her pops. She did it for her country. With that being said,
For sure.
congrats to Spain. If you're a Spain fan, congrats to you. With that being said, we have reached the end of our episode. Sorry for the connection issues. Hopefully next time Justin won't be in a zoo looking at animals while we're trying to talk sports or anything that we're talking about.
Well,
But
it's Justin,
yeah, this is everybody's first time seeing Justin Hernandez. So get used to it. Get used to seeing
So,
Alex, get used to seeing Georgie. And thank you all for joining me today. Like, I miss y'all. I haven't seen them in a while, but I
for
do
sure,
miss,
for
I miss.
sure. Miss y'all too, bro.
But this has been the episode for today. Everybody stay safe, stay blessed. Peace.
All right.